Before you scroll, ask yourself, why did every relationship feel empty? Why did the peace never last? You tried everything the world offered, but never once sat with Jesus, and yet he still waits for you. Don't skip this video, because by the end, you might realize he was the one you needed all along. You gave your heart to people who didn't even handle it with care. And still, Jesus never interrupted. He watched in silence as you cried over what he could have healed. He didn't force his way in. He just waited, hoping you'd turn around. You chased love that only left you emptier. And he stood there, arms open, whispering, "Come home." But you didn't hear him. Not through the noise, not through the heartbreak. Still, he stayed. You thought success would fill the void, so you ran after fame, applause, likes. But none of it made you feel known. And in the quiet moments, Jesus whispered, "I see you completely." Every time life broke you down, he was there at the edge of your decisions, not judging, just waiting. You chose noise over peace, but Jesus chose you over everything. When the night got too dark and no one stayed to hear your tears, he did. He saw you at your worst and whispered, "Even this doesn't change my love for you." You tried to numb the pain through distractions, addictions, silence, but it never healed, because only the one who created your heart can restore it. You blamed him for being silent, but the truth, you stopped listening. He was speaking through your breath, through your survival. He never left. You thought he was like the others, that he'd leave too, so you never gave him a real chance. But Jesus isn't like them. He's not looking for perfection, just permission. You wanted to come back, but you felt too far gone, too dirty, too broken. But Jesus, he never called you by your mistakes, only by your name. You thought, he wouldn't want me now, but he's wanted you since the beginning. Every scar you carry, he already knew. And he still said, "I'll wait right here." You thought you had to fix yourself before coming to him. But Jesus never asked for perfection. He just wanted your heart, even in pieces, especially in pieces. You thought your sin disqualified you, but Jesus called you anyway. He saw what you did, yes, but he saw who you could become even more. You gave your loyalty to people who forgot your name, but Jesus still whispers yours every morning. Not once has he missed a moment of your story. You hid your pain behind jokes and filters, but he saw the heaviness. He saw the tiredness in your soul, and he never mocked it. He planned to heal it. To heal, you gave up on prayer, but he never gave up listening. Every sigh, every silent tear, he translated it all into grace. You stopped believing in miracles, but you were living inside one. The fact you're still breathing, that's not by chance. That's because he's not done yet. You thought you'd ruined your purpose, but Jesus is the only one who can use broken pieces to build something more beautiful than the original plan. You laughed at faith once, and he still loved you. You mocked him once, and he still chose you. That's not weakness. That's the strongest love that exists. You said, "I don't need him." But when life fell apart, he caught every falling piece, quietly, faithfully, lovingly. You forgot him for years, but he never forgot a day of your life. And now, even now, he's still saying, "Come home." You ran far, but he never stopped walking behind you. Every dead end you hit was grace, not punishment. He was protecting you from what you didn't see. You searched for your worth in people, but Jesus wrote your value in blood, and it never depended on who stayed or left, only on who died to claim you. You whispered, "God, do you still want me?" And all of heaven leaned in, because the answer has never changed. Yes, my child, always yes. You walked away so slowly you didn't realize he was walking with you. And now that you're here, he's not asking where you've been. He's just saying, "Let's start again." You chose everything else but him, and he still chose you. Every single time. That's not religion. That's love, and it's still waiting at your door. If this video felt like it was made for you, that's because it was. Jesus is still waiting, not with guilt, but with grace. Type "I'm coming home" in the comments and share this with someone who's still running so they'll know he's still waiting.